So guys, this is going to be really exciting. We get our first look at a set leak of Privet Drive from the upcoming HBO Harry Potter series. I cannot wait to dive into this with you guys. This is exciting. It's the first tangible piece that we've seen from this upcoming Harry Potter series, whether it's marketing, whether it's set leaks. So I'm excited to get into this and talk about it with all of you. So let's head over to this X post here. This is from Unbox PhD. First look, Harry Potter Privet Drive. So this is very interesting because not only are they just filming on a street and calling it Privet Drive, they're literally building the entire street from scratch for the set itself, which just goes to show you the level of financial investment and the time they're putting into this show to build the entire street from scratch rather than just to film it on a pre-existing street like they did for the movies. That just tells you here how involved and, how much effort they're putting into this series. And wow, yeah, I mean, absolutely crazy. So we've got this image here. So let's start breaking down this image and talking about what exactly we can see here. So the image shows an aerial view of a construction site depicting the early stages of building a residential area, which is obviously Privet Drive. So, there are multiple houses in various stages of construction. The structures have timber framing for roofs, with some roofs partially covered in tiles. Scaffolding surrounds the buildings, indicating active work. The architectural style includes pitched roofs and what appears to be a mix of brick and timber framing, possibly resembling a traditional English suburban design. Obviously, we know that. I mean, this franchise takes place in England, the specific Privet Drive. So we know it's obviously going to have an English suburban design. Scattered around the site are stacks of building materials like wooden planks, bricks, and other supplies. There are also construction vehicles, including a small excavator and a truck, suggesting ongoing work or material transport. A few workers in high visibility vests and helmets are visible working on the site. Safety barriers and netting are in place around the buildings, typically for a construction zone. The houses are arranged in a row with a curved road and a driveway partially constructed in the front. The site is surrounded by a mix of clear land and greenery, with dense trees and vegetation at the top of the image, indicating a semi-rural or suburban setting. In the background, there are temporary containers or portable cabins, likely used for site offices or storage for tools and equipment. So, given the context of this leak of Privet Drive for the upcoming Harry Potter HBO series, the design aligns with a fictional street where Harry grew up in the Dursleys' home. Privet Drive is known for its uniform suburban look, often depicted as the quintessential English neighbourhood. The construction here suggests they're building a set to recreate the iconic location for filming. So, for whatever reason, like I said at the beginning, they're just building the street from scratch. Maybe they just couldn't find a practical filming location. Maybe they couldn't find somewhere that matched the specifications that they were looking for, so they just decided to build the whole thing from scratch. But I mean, to build it from scratch, a lot of investment in not only time, manpower, finance. I mean, it's a big decision to not film on a pre-existing street. But that's what we got for now, guys. As we get more leaks over the next few days, next few weeks, I'll make sure I'll update you guys. We do have another picture to look at as well, so let's go over and take a look at the second image. So, going down here, we have the second image. It's the same image, I guess, but from a different angle. And I mean, this area looks pretty cool. Again, we've got a load of construction stuff here, excavators and piles of sand and bricks and people in high-vis uniforms, and pretty cool. But it gives us a great kind of bird's eye view of what Privet Drive, Privet Drive is going to look like. So we got an indication of the road layout, what the houses look like. Are they only building these houses here and then kind of filling in the rest of it with CGI? That's what I would imagine, to make it look like the neighborhood is more full than it is. They'll probably put green screens around the edge to kind of fill in the other houses that are off in the distance. Because as I say, you can't build too many of these houses because it would be too much of a financial burden, too much manpower as well. So I would imagine they're going to fill in houses in the distance with CGI, which will make sense because you wouldn't be able to tell that they're fake. They're CGI basically. But yeah, really cool image. Really exciting. Our first piece of material from this upcoming series. So Privet Drive is the street in Little Winging, a town in Surrey near London. The houses are plain and boxy with gardens in the front and back. The Dursleys live at number 4, and that's likely the most notable detail regarding the street. The series has had a long road to development. It was first talked about in 2021, but rights issues made things complicated. Now it's officially moving forward and will debut on Max in 2026. Casting is already underway. John Lithgow has been chosen to play Dumbledore. Despite some controversy about an American actor taking the role, I honestly don't care. Do you know what? As long as he's a great actor, that's all I'm looking for. Papa Residu is obviously playing Snape, but there was a lot of controversy. Obviously, Papa Residu being a black actor playing Snape, there's been a lot of controversy and kind of discourse about that. Janet McTeer playing Professor McGonagall, that's a fantastic casting. She's a great actress. It says are in talks to play Snape and McGonagall, but they've already been cast now. We know about that. We know that's a lock. We know that's a fact by now. So have something to add, let us know in the comments. I don't think there's any comments on here. So, yeah, I mean, so that's the two images that we have there. One from the kind of in the middle of the construction from this angle, and then the other one's kind of more further back, giving us a better layout of kind of the local roads and some of the buildings in the distance here as well, and kind of the greenery around the location. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. It looks cool. It doesn't give away too much. It doesn't spoil anything, but it's just cool to see this construction of the set underway. Brings it to life, and yeah, as a Harry Potter fan, I'm all the more excited for this. So guys, jump into the comment section, let me know what you think about these images. Is there anything here that I've missed that maybe you've picked up on? If so, jump into the comment section and do let me know if there's any interesting details that I may have missed. I would love to hear if you guys have anything to add to these images. As always, guys, thanks so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so far. And as always, I will see you in the next video.